My name is Keon and I will be your personal tour guide for that, right? Now let's start off with a beautiful field right next to me. I can also tell you that we started with this field as well as a company around the years 1890s. So in addition, we are 135 years in production. Whenever we started with managing 10,000 aloes to right now, we have more than 45,000 aloes to be managed each day. We get this question a lot. Is the aloe plant a native plant to Aruba? It actually isn't. It was brought in by the Dutch around the years 1840s from the coast of Africa to Aruba, and it became so overpopulated here that almost 2/3 of Aruba was covered in aloes. How, you may ask? They normally grow the stem of the flowers. The flowers actually contains the aloe seeds, and we have birds who normally pick the flowers, just drop them off, and since we have the perfect climate, perfect soil, they keep on growing. We already knew that the gel has the healing effects to it, but we're mostly interested in this sap right here, also known as aloe. It has an awful smell with a very bitter taste to it, but it's also known as a very strong laxative. So take around 4 or 5 drops, and yeah, you'll be good to go, all right? Now, for easy export, we used to collect it, cook it or boil it for 8 to 10 hours, leave it overnight, and whenever it hardens, you will get a bunch of stones just like here. We know what is aloe hearts or aloe gum. We used to export it worldwide for the pharmaceuticals. They used to cut it and grain it, use like a powder form to make laxer products. Between the years 1910 and 1920s, we were the global leader in the trading or exporting, and it brought us our first economy boost in our history. So we as locals give it a nickname. We know what is oro preto, which means black gold, but in our language. But that was way back then, because after the years went by, we started introducing synthetics, and unfortunately it took over because it's way more cheaper and way more easier to make. So we shifted our focus from this laxative right here to this 100% pure crystal gel inside of the aloe. The interesting part about it, it consists of 99% of water base to it and 1% solid. Inside of the solids, it has more than 87 different nutrients, enzymes, or vitamins that gives it the healing effects that it normally has. How we normally collect it, let me show you right now how the process is done. The first step that we always do is give it a small rinse. Just remove the extra layer of the aloe sap. After that, we'll be taking 1 inch off just for extra measurement. Now, we're going to remove the thorns, both sides. And just like you fillet a fish, exactly the same. And if you want to see something very interesting, give it a small massage. It's also going to show you the liquid gel that we normally use. This gel right here. And finally, with the backside of a knife, we scrape it out. And voila guys, there's your gel. Now whenever we're done collecting it, we still have to soak it in water for 8 to 10 minutes. Why? Because not only does it work like a very strong laxative, but it can also be allergic to some people on top of their skin. It can cause like severe skin irritation or like a rash, so it wouldn't feel any nice. Other places you have to be careful. Over here it comes out like a yellow sap. You can also find it now come like a clear sap, depending which variety you normally have and the climate as well. You have over 450 different varieties of aloe, but only 3 of them you can use for healing purposes. So the best way we can suggest you, if you see it produce the gel inside of it, you know for sure, you can use it as well. There's 2 forms of using it. Some people eat it, some people use it on top of their skin. Internally, it works like vitamin B12, or really helpful if you have gastritis, small ulcers, acid reflux, or even stomach aches or cramps as well. The only thing is, you have to make sure you rinse it down properly because it doesn't have any taste to it. But if you get a buttery taste, then you know for sure you still have to give it a couple of minutes. Not only internally, but also externally, it's a very strong moisturizer for the skin. It can be used for burns, rashes, insect bites, or even wounds. We have fresh ones cut out from this morning. So would you guys like to try it on top of your skin? See how it feels?
I do.
Yeah, feel free.
So if you cut yours open like this, if I have some this big, then can you leave it in the refrigerator?
You can leave it in the fridge. It can last up to 1 week as well.
So this piece would be only good for a week?
For a week, yeah. It's like a time bomb. So whenever you collect it, you have to use it immediately.
As long as you use it.
Over here as well, guys.